What's up, guys? I'm just making a video here, and I'm going to be giving you guys my personal thoughts on this whole Russia-Ukraine war disaster and the disaster in the American economy and the current president. So, basically, let's see here. First day in office, Joe Biden went into an all-out war on the oil and gas industry. Ever since he took away drilling permits for oil and gas companies on federal property. He restricted the construction of the Keystone oil pipeline over from Canada down to here, which would have given us billions of barrels of oil to help us flourish. And he supported the oil pipeline from Germany to Russia. So basically, now our oil and gas prices are going up and skyrocketing. He is supporting oil and gas drilling in foreign nations. He's wanting to get our gas and oil from dictators and kingdoms such as like Saudi Arabia, Venezuela, Iran, just to name a few. And with all of this going on, because people are paying like $4, $5, $6 a gallon for gas to fill up their vehicle. You got Biden over there, Biden and all the other fucking Democrats who shouldn't be in office anymore because they've already done enough in their 30 plus years in office. And let's just say, I absolutely despise career politicians. So, meanwhile, you got them doing that, and you got a war over in Russia and Ukraine, and probably the only reason why Russia invaded Ukraine is because he saw how the incompetent withdrawal and defeat in Afghanistan, the 13 American lives, which was the first 13 to die in Afghanistan in 18 months. So there's that. Now Russia's getting all bolden and all this other crap. So what does Biden do to help out the soaring oil and gas prices? He blames Putin. But let's just say the oil and gas prices were going up ever since he came into office and signed the bill to cut off all domestic production of oil and gas. And now people are paying nearly a quarter or half their paycheck just to fill up their car, which is ridiculous. And not to mention, inflation isn't helping when they're constantly spending billions, trillions of dollars and printing that money, literally printing the money to replace it and whatnot, and it's causing inflation. Sooner or later, we're going to end up in a recession, and then on top of that, they are talking about a food shortage, which is ridiculous. And guess what? They are not doing it. They say they're doing something to fix it and whatnot, but they're not doing anything. They're pointing fingers at Biden. I mean, correction. They're pointing fingers at Putin. Like, literally, like, why? There's an easy solution to fix the soaring gas prices. Reopen the Keystone XL oil pipeline. Restart the permits to private oil and gas companies to drill on federal lands in the ocean. That will give our economy back to a comfortable level. If they're going to keep on doing this, I say it's only a matter of time before people literally start to suffer. Because we already got people suffering down by the southern border because they're allowing people to come in illegally, and literally Border Patrol, ICE, they're all losing their jobs just for doing their job. At this point, you might as well say that illegal immigrants and non-born American nationals have more rights than we do. And I was born in West Virginia. So, once we start suffering, it's only a matter of time before we start revolting and trying to overthrow a government that is not fit to lead. And I'm pro Second Amendment. The Second Amendment is there to be able to defend ourselves and fight against a tyrannical government, either foreign or domestic. Because the people who wrote it just got out of a war that they saw as tyrannical. And keep in mind, that was the British Empire. You may say, yes, that the Second Amendment made sense for at the time because there was muskets. Guess what? Muskets is outdated. You have governments having fully automatic weapons. Meanwhile, you got a civilian population. Yes, more guns, but you need a Class 3 license for it to be a fully automatic weapon. And guess what? What classifies as an assault weapon is something that has a select fire, not our AR-15s with semi-automatic stuff. So literally, as a matter of fact, magazines. You guys are calling these 30-round capacity clips. A clip is to help load the magazine. You hear me? A clip is to help load a magazine. A magazine is where the bullets go inside. And matter of fact, all these Democrats are literally just, might as well say that they're trying to push an agenda, not telling you the full truth of this whole situation. The FBI statistics say that when it comes to gun violence, more people are shot and injured or killed by handguns. And guess what? There's only the occasional mass shootings that are used by semi-automatic rifles or AR-15s or AK-style rifles. So yeah, let that sink in.